It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Finance Daily, episode 281, 8 Ways to More Minimalist Money, and A Minimalist and Money, both by J Money of budgetsaresexy.com. And I am Dan, your personal narrator for today and every weekday here on Optimal Finance Daily. Welcome to a brand new week on the show where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And a reminder to you, the listener, if you've got any ideas for us, maybe a topic request, something you'd like to hear me read about, or maybe an author that you've read who you'd like to see represented here on the show, we'll see what we can do. Come visit oldpodcast.com and share those thoughts with us. Now, today's post is actually two posts, as you might have guessed, two short ones from J Money, both relating to minimalism. And before we get into that, this weekend we are giving away another book by the Minimalists. Since they donated 60 of them to us, a random winner will get to pick which book they want. If you want to be part of that, just head on over to oldpodcast.com and enter your email address. I'll give you a reminder about that at the end of the show, too. So for now, let's get to the posts and start optimizing your life. 8 Ways to More Minimalist Money by J Money of budgetsaresexy.com. Quote, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." Leonardo da Vinci. The other day, I got a note from one of my favorite minimalist bloggers out there, Jay Becker from Becoming Minimalist. I was hoping it was a request to grab lunch or a beer, but it turned out to be the next best thing, an intro to a reporter looking for local minimalists to do a story on. Now, upon reading this, my imposter syndrome immediately kicked in as I very much still consider myself a minimalist in training. My first thought of meeting with this reporter was actually, oh my God, don't come into my house. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized how far I'd come since first blogging about this movement some 7 long years ago. In the years since, I've unloaded more than 75% of my things, including our house, become much more engaged with those around me by putting away my phone and ignoring the news and media, steered my spending toward that which is important versus that which is not, and probably most important of all, figured out what I actually want out of life more life. I also realized that minimalism is much more of a mindset than anything else, and can be easily applied towards all aspects of living, particularly with our finances, which is actually the whole point of this article that's now taken me 6 paragraphs to get to. Turns out I still need to work on my minimalist writing, though. If you're looking to simplify your finances more, here are 8 ways to do so. 1. Keep one main checking account to pay all your bills with. 2. Keep one main savings account to be used for goals, emergency funds, and shortages. 3. Use one main credit card. Sorry, travel hackers. 4. Choose one main institution for investments. Not always possible with employer-tied accounts. 5. Track one main number to gauge your financial success. I use the net worth model. 6. Cancel all subscriptions to store emails, coupons, etc. 7. Harness the power of automation for savings, investments, and debt payoff. 8. Lastly, remember what the point of it all is. Freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from using up unneeded bandwidth, freedom from overcomplication, and the ultimate level of all freedomness, financial freedom. Some of these come with their own sets of trade-offs. Fewer credit card rewards, fewer coupons, less separation of savings goals. But in the handful of years I've set my own system up like this, I can't tell you how much easier and quicker it's been in managing my money. Everything's condensed into one main section outside of a few experiments going on, like Acorns, Digit, Challenge Everything. And it's amazing how much clearer it is knowing where all your money is at any given point in time. This is what minimalism gets you when applied to money. Clarity, and it's a beautiful thing. So if you're tired of always being scatterbrained or feel like your money's gotten way too complicated over the years, try giving a few of these a shot and see if it makes a difference. It's always an evolution. And if you're looking for more inspiration, here are a few of my favorite blogs on minimalism. They rarely talk about money directly, but again, it's amazing how many aspects it infiltrates when you really stop to apply things. Less is usually more. TheMinimalists.com, ZenHabits.net, ZeroWasteHome.com, and BecomingMinimalist.com. Hope this helps. P.S. If you're wondering if the reporter ever made it into my home, the answer is no, though I did share my financial house with her. But shh. A Minimalist and Money by J Money of budgetsaresexy.com. I saw this over at Everyday Minimalist and just love it. Thinking of printing it out and putting it on my wall as a reminder to stay on track. I do tend to wander at times. Maybe you'll like this too. A Minimalist's Train of Thought. Less money spent means more money saved. More money saved means the longer you can live in financial peace and security. Financial peace and security comes from owning less. Less stuff owned means less to carry around, move, or have to travel with. Less responsibility for your stuff also means less maintenance and more time. The more time you have, the more relaxed you'll feel. The more relaxed you are, the less you will care about stuff. If you care less about stuff, it means you'll care less about image. If you care less about image, you will care more about experiences and memories. If you care more about experiences and memories, you will be happier with less. If you are happier with less, you'll never want or need for more. The less you want or need for more, the more you will feel free. From the Everyday Minimalist. P.S. Thanks to Fabulously Broke for allowing me to reshare this. You're an inspiration, my friend. You just listened to the posts titled 8 Ways to More Minimalist Money and A Minimalist and Money, both by J Money of budgetsaresexy.com. And a fun fact, I narrate 3 out of those 4 blogs that J Money mentioned in the first post right here on this podcast. And like I mentioned at the top of the show, we are giving away another book by the Minimalists this weekend to a random person on our mailing list. It is totally free to join, plus you get a few financial spreadsheets that we made just for you. So come by oldpodcast.com and enter your email address to have those sent to you automatically. That will put you onto our weekly newsletter list, and we do lots of raffles like the one this weekend. We also send out an email once a week with some quotes, life tips, a little picture, and more. Again, to get all that for free, just enter your email address at oldpodcast.com. Now, tomorrow we're going to be hearing from Financial Samurai, so have a happy Monday, and I will see you there in the Tuesday show where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.